And I was very lucky because when I left school at 15, I had the choice of 13 jobs, and I wanted to be either a car mechanic or an electrician. And I used to exhibit model railways, and that was electric trains that were around, and it was through a group in Armadale that was involved with that as well, model railways. But the whole bit around taking the job, I got the chance to go to Greigs in Bathgate.
How do you spell the Greigs? That Greigs, is it G-R-E-I-G?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So the Greigs stores in West Lothian, in fact, had an electrical shop on the main street, on West Main Street, and that was where they sold washing machines and fridges and record players and all these kind of things, electric irons. So that was the company, but their emporium is still King Street in Bathgate, which is now Bathgate Business Centre. But in the shop, it sold ladies' fashions, it sold lovely china, had carpets, it had electrical, had toys, had baby shop, all these different things. So at 15 I got the chance to be a basement boy or porter in the Greigs shop, and we were in the basement of the building, and when people wanted something wrapped up, then it came down to us. So we swept the pavements and we put the bins out, and when there was something to be delivered, went out with a van to do that. And because I was involved with model railways, I got the shop put me in, the bosses put me into the toy shop, and I was giving people advice on model railways, what to buy and so on. And then sometimes I was sent out to some rather rich people's houses to build the model railway kit and put it on a board and wire it up. But I was promised that when I was 16 that I'd get a job as an apprentice electrician with Greigs, and so be it. That's what happened. My 16th birthday, moved across to the electrical department, which was a bit more dirtier than working in a shop. So my first job was being sent to one of Chunky Chick's huts, the breeding hut up at Kirknewton and Lang Wang Road, and there was thousands of chickens in there, and there I was, dressed very smartly and addressing my supervisor as Mr. MacDonald, and he was most upset that I called him Mr. MacDonald, you know, when his name was John, and I just had to call it. He says, "Remember, you just to call me John." But anyway, that was the first job there, and then sent to really hard work at Bulk Hall to put the electrics into the houses that were built at Bulk Hall in Bathgate, and then out to the marches in Armadale and built the houses in the marches in Armadale, did the electrical work in those.